Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. So we're in Mount Parmesan. We're not quite done here because we have lots of fuel that we can buy, which we're certainly going to do. Okay, and then we go here. We could buy some supplies, but I think supplies wise maybe we're okay. So what I'm going to do is buy another lot of fuel, and then we're going to buy a couple of supplies, and that should see us pretty okay for the next little while. Then we can leave, we can check the map. So we're going to go to Anth next. So the idea is Anth, the Undercrow, and Irem. And then we come down into this area then, and then we come across here as far as Godfall, and then come down this way, yeah. So we might actually go Port Cecil, Godfall, Dahut, Polythreem, and then down to Scrimshander when we get there. But for now, well, Ant is the next place we need to go to, so let's turn ourselves around, get down there. Okay, I'm gonna go dive under. Hopefully not run into anything really scary, because we're ever about scary stuff on the surface, scary stuff when we're down here is extra scary. I like that. You can see the volcanic activity there. So don't see a giant spider or a giant eel or really anything that thinks that we're a meal for it. We definitely don't want any of that. Okay, hit there, but we're okay, we're in. Okay, so let's gather a port report. The Admiralty will want stories of this place, rumours and extrapolations. Access to Ant is restricted by type of sharpness. Those who are sharp in the ears do not necessarily mingle with the sharp-tongued. As for the inhabitants who are sharp throughout their full bodies, they don't circulate much. There is said to be a cavern, broad and shallow-floored, where the perfectly sharp grow old together. They aren't capable of anyone else's company anymore. At least, that's what you're told. You can hardly go and ask. At any rate, they are more like growing crystals than like people, slowly expanding and bonding with the rock. Okay, we won't consider our own condition. We could. Fuel's actually not that expensive here, but of course, having come from a place where it's only 9 echoes, it's still not that tempting to buy it. But having said that, if we buy it now, we're at 118. We can do that, and then we can grab another supply. It gets us back to 120. So they're not the best prices, but still we're not being gouged for it, and it does mean that we're full again, which is good. Okay, so we're gonna leave. And as soon as we're able to, we're going to surface. Because again, too much scary stuff down there. So the next place we're going is the Ragged Crow, which is also under the surface, but I'd rather travel on the surface to get there. So let's head towards the light. That definitely helped us out there. We're about to chalk up another tick on the terror meter, but we are going to do it anyway because it's a bit of a distance and we're already halfway around anyway. But still, it stops us. It kind of maybe changes from gaining 2 terror to 1 terror, which is certainly worth it. We enter Stormbone. Saint Elijah sends his fire to dance in the air on deck. Very far away, we see the great light of the Ragged Crow. Okay, then we have the crazy moth thing that we don't want to tangle with. So as soon as we can, we're going to dive under over here. Not yet, apparently. We're not getting the option. We're right here. I guess we're just on top of it, so therefore the sea isn't deep enough until the end we get here. So the entrance is somewhere around here, I believe. So we're back here, and the almost dead guy is dead now. Okay, do what's left behind. Lorenzo, the most moth, stretches his scales, wings lazily, and Aurelian continues his sketches. Thought of his old master's corpse shell. Unlock the Undercrow, the almost dead man 100. Okay. Let's get a port report first before we do anything like that. It's little more than a cave and a lighthouse fire, but the Admiralty appreciates thoroughness. A thorough survey of moths on fire. Ramshackle array of pulleys allows the Undercrow's reclusive resident to feed the fire above. The herby smoke of the fungal fire has preservative qualities, but does everything in a fine grey deposit. Meanwhile, the fire distracts the more aggressive moths and warns ships far above. All is well, or as well as can be expected. Okay. Then we're going to try this, deal with what's left behind. Reluctantly, the Aurelian closes his notebook. If I keep the lighthouse fire burning, I could observe you for a lifetime, he tells someone. But there's a final matter of his to deal with. He turns to the crumpled remains of the almost dead man. His brother, the factor at Port de Meaux, will want something to bury. He can make do with this husk. With a rush of wind, the moth flies up into the fog, circling the fire and casting flickering patterns onto the cave wall. Now one times Undercrow, Lorenzo's husk. Okay, cool. So we're going to be able to do that, which is going to be exciting. Discuss Lorenzo's passing. Yeah, let's do that. The incomparable Aurelian sits on the stone table that was his friend's deathbed, listlessly staring at his collection. A quiet celebration. Without looking up, the incomparable Aurelian tells you that your assistance has been appreciated. Studying the most moths so closely will be the highest of my career, he says excitedly. I'm sure Lorenzo would want to thank you as well. Okay. So tell him Lorenzo triumphs. Some part of him eluded death. He lives on. A triumph over death, albeit a messy one. Life is unreliably pleasant, but it's better than the alternative. Lorenzo found a way to prolong it. It was, after all, why he came to the Neath. The incomparable Aurelian sighs. He has a new life now, maybe a happier one. He closes his collection book with a quiet smile. Okay, nice. Nothing is worse than death. Okay, and then what else can we do? We could speak to him, we could share tales with him. I suppose we may as well. We've got 13 sea stories, so we can spare one. His little company, except for his moth. it is enough, but he still appreciates your visits. A visit from Lorenzo. You're just reaching the climax of a good tale when a sudden gust of wind sends the firelight guttering. You both take cover as the most motley Lorenzo descends onto his old stone table. Feathered antennae brush against your face. The incomparable Aurelian eagerly studies the latest patterns of his scaled wings. When the moth departs, the Aurelian proudly presents you with one of Lorenzo's cast-off scales, white as a saucer, pale as a painting of the moon. Okay, we gain the Tale of Terror, we lose the sea story, and we gain a landish artifact. Okay, cool. And then we don't need to do that, so we can leave. And then we're going to be going to item next, so as soon as we can, we're up and out of here. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay, so we're close, hopefully close enough to land. Yeah, that the green kicks in. Now we're going to make sure that kicks in again here. There we go. But that's a long trek over there, so we're definitely gaining another terror. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Or better mark those off as well. So into rack and you know, okay. She's got Hideaway, Nook, Rosegate, and Scrimshander to visit. Oh man, it's like a drug listening to this music, I tell you. Okay, let's put in there. Okay, we could go there, we probably will. Let's start with this though. You'll record what you will have seen. A conundrum. When you will sit down to write the report, you will recall that it was written already. Who wrote it? The report records that. It was already written when it was found. Who found it? The report describes another report, which will indicate the name of the finder. Where is the other report? There is a footnote, which describes when you will record its location. When will that be? When all is well and all manner of thing is well. Okay, and then we have choice between these. We get 2 moves in the great game. Kind of want to do both, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. Then we're going to leave, sit outside for a minute, and then come back and then do that one. You break the ice on a wide pool. You will toss the relic in. Life lived. When the waves settle, you will see falling snow and black bark. You will see 2 men standing in the wintry woods. The younger will prove himself to the older. Others have done so before. Others will do so after. The vision will change. The old man will sip coffee on a sunlit street. He will write an order. He will send a pawn below to London. Okay, so we get 2 moves in the great game. We now have 4, which is great. We're then going to leave here, and we're just going to sit outside for the minute that we need. Let's move a bit closer as well, because we're gaining terror, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, don't get too close though. It's a very delicate balancing act. So any second then, it'll give us a little ding and we can get ourselves in. There we go. In we pop. Right, so item, yeah, we'll go to the House of the Amber Sky this time. Rest, traveller. Our waters are warm, our cushions are petal soft. Lay your head here. You'll be healed, or better yet, you'll be renewed. Payment in coffee? Yes, please. Close your eyes. The House of the Amber Sky is a roofless space, beneath the false stars of the night, rich with the scent of autumn roses. Despite the ice, it's warm as a desert evening. You will arrange yourself on the cushions. Close your eyes, just for a moment. Okay, so we could do that with a menace and a elemental relic. Wounds no more than one. Okay. Unlock the menace, wounds no more. So both of those we're going to end up with another wound, I think. Don't really want that. I just want to maybe rest and recover. Unlock with menace wounds 1. You have 1. This one, unlock with a Searing Enigma. Bird stole the seeds from that garden. One bird hid here in the mirror marches. Perhaps you know the story. Bargain for a paradox. That's not going to happen. It's a tough choice again. See, we've only got one Searing Enigma, so I don't want to use it just yet. So we're gonna leave that for now. So then it's a choice between these two. We could just rest and recover, or we could do this. I think we're gonna do this one. Here in the mirror marches, those who are wounded can sometimes find solace, or so the Zori has it. A dying tree. Solace fruit are parasites, delicious, poisonous parasites. These solace fruit made their home on a mahogany tree, from which they have assiduously sucked the life. The tree is a cracked remnant. The solace fruit bloom like dew. Okay, so we get one solace fruit and we get a Z story. Okay, I thought we'd have our wound healed, but we didn't. Okay, that's okay. So we're going to leave that one there. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.